Welcome to Therapy Thursday. So please make sure you like and subscribe if you never want to miss a video. Take Care Tuesday, Therapy Thursday, and Faith Wrestle Friday coming at you tomorrow. I, in full disclosure, pre-record a lot of my Take Care Tuesdays and my Faith Wrestle Fridays. Like I kind of really sit down in a couple hours and record like 5 to 8 of them typically. Therapy Thursdays, I kind of go with what is inspiring me that week, which means that I guess like this week, I was super close to not putting anything out and I still really don't know. So I'm vulnerable, and it's why a lot of you follow my work. It's why a lot of you do the work that I am asking you to do, because I practice it myself and I show you my own wrestles and struggles. And I have had a really, really rough week. And really not a rough week. Just a big hurdle and frustration has happened with my next book that I have been working on for 2 years at this point. And I really allowed it for the last 2 days to, let those old stories really take hold of me. And I'm frustrated and I'm tired. And really what I want to share with you is how this work is never ending. And even though I am tired and frustrated, I'm going to keep doing it because I know it works. And I also am going to own when I'm not holding up my end of the deal. So for those of you who are really close to me, you know that I get cold sores. I would not wish them on my worst enemy. They make you feel like shit. They're embarrassing, and there's a ton of shame in them. And I do live TV and video every week. And so when I get a cold sore, it's difficult. And when I get a cold sore, it's my fault. And my skin is really broken out. And that is also my fault at this point. Because I have phenomenal health. I have been taking Plexus. This is not a Plexus video, but I've been on Plexus for 3 years. I am in the best health of my entire life. I feel and look the best I have ever in my entire life in 38 years of living. I eat well, and I can't get my skin to clear up, even based on my food. I'm using great products, so it's not that either. It's this shit. It's the old stories. This week, you guys know my old stories for the most part. You're invisible, you don't matter, no one cares, this will never work, I'm not enough, you don't deserve, things like that. This week, this last hiccup, the old stories that really just dug their claws in were, you are a failure. Nothing you have been doing has been working. When are you going to just take the clue and give up and quit? This will never be successful. You're never going to be able to make money doing it. And it snowballs into that, like, you're worthless, you're a failure, you don't matter. And what I'm realizing, I worked with Cassandra today, is that I've done so much work on my stories and my old traumas. And as much as I work to rewrite them every day, man, those grooves are really, really deep. I have to, Cassandra said this to me today, like the permission of the and is giving myself permission to feel both things, because like I've been really kind of not very nice to myself and torturing myself these last 2 days of like, come on, Justine, like none of this matters. Like I'm a Christian. I'm wanting an earthly win and it doesn't matter. Christ carried his own cross for me. This doesn't matter. And it's still hard. Like And I must give myself permission to live. No, I must give myself permission to be in this and to feel both things. But what I am discovering is that I have to make sure that that permission doesn't become the thing that keeps me stuck. I not only have to rewrite my old stories, I have to let them go. My story is hard. And if I don't both rewrite and let go this old story of that shit never works out for me, that I'm unlucky, that I'm the worst case scenario, it'll always snowball into you're not enough, you're a failure, and I'm not. And what I'm finding is, because I have taken such good care of myself, especially in 2018, probably since December. I mean, my practices in self-care have been solid. I have been taking time off. I have grown so much in my faith, and yet my face shows you something different. A cold sore from stress and anxiety, acne, that I know is not because of my health or what I'm eating or the products I'm using. It's because I am struggling with my worthiness. So today for Therapy Thursday, I'm going over my time and I'm being super vulnerable because one, this work is never done. That's the beauty of it. And Cassandra is telling me that it gets easier and I'm going to trust her on that. I also know the faith walk gets easier. There are some days that it feels so damn hard. Number two, the practices aren't enough. My face is showing that. So number three, I am really risking this Therapy Thursday. And I'm going to really hold myself accountable to not attaching to this old bullshit story. I'm done. It is rainbows and butterflies. It is, well, that really sucks, and what just happened is so not okay. What is in my power to make sure it never happens again? I'm going to choose rainbows and fucking butterflies and positive thoughts, and I'm going to back it up with the actions and my self-care and my faith. I'm going to turn to the word, and I'm going to know that my truth is there. So I'm asking for your accountability and for your grace. I might need to take a break from videos. I have to figure out what is working and not working for me. And it scares the shit out of me. And what I know for sure is not working for me is continuing to hold on to these stories. And I'm going to start wrestling with who am I? Who is Justine if she's not wrestling? Who is she if she doesn't have a story of struggle? Who is she if she's not the worst case scenario? Who is she? Because I'm pretty sure it's her that will change the world more. If you're still watching, thanks. Make sure to subscribe, of course. Like and share. And I'll see you tomorrow for Faith Wrestle Friday and next week for Therapy Thursday. Thanks for being here.